And then after you were doing the video games, did you decide to come back to comics? Did you kind of keep going on with that editor sheet and go down?
Oddly, I was still doing comics. I was picking up work while I was at Ironstorm.
Oh, really?
So I was moonlighting, doing comics.
Were you doing fill-in issues, or what were you?
I was doing, sort of fill-in issues. I was doing some secret file stuff for Aquaman, regular Aquaman, Green Lantern. And then I got laid off and just started picking up work again, and then moved back to San Diego.
What? So you were doing Aquaman, Green Lantern, and like what was it like working with those characters? Were you a fan of those characters before?
I was a fan of Green Lantern. I was never a fan of Kyle
Rayner. Well, he was
Rayner.
He was new, right? I mean, this was
only
a few years.
Jordan fan.
Yeah, well, I mean that.
So.
Well, Kyle didn't come on the scene until what must have been 94, 95, something like that. So you only had 5 years to kind of get acquainted with him. And if you're working in comics, it's kind of hard.
His mask. That freaking mask was terrible.
Did you just hate drawing it, or did you?
I hated drawing it because it doesn't make sense on the face. Right? It's like you can't have a nose and wear that mask.
Yeah.
So that just always drove me nuts.
Like, where does the nose go?
Yeah. So anyways.
I love it. And you were working with different writers on Aquaman and Green Lantern.
Aquaman, I worked with Eric Larson. He was the regular writer at that time, and he's the one that tapped me for that book. Green Lantern, I can't remember who wrote.
Was it Ron Mars?
Possibly.
Because I know he had a long run on Kyle Rayner's.
Yeah, and I do feel like I've worked with Ron.
Okay, then that might have been 26 years. So that is
it's a long time. And then after that, when I moved back to San Diego, I got tapped to do Adventures of Superman.
Okay.
So I started doing that for a while, which led to me doing JLA.